Well, this afternoon I am having the honor of visiting with Deprise, the owner of Deprise Brescia Art Gallery here in beautiful Paso Robles. And I'm looking around at this amazing space and all of these varied, beautiful pieces of artwork, and a lot of them I know are yours. How did you get started as an artist?
Well, I think I came into this lifetime as an artist. My mother reminds me when I was 8 years old, painting in a little tutu, all of the artwork that I used to do. And she actually mentored me when I was little, so I was sketching the missions and doing all kinds of stuff, and I started winning awards. And I think she kind of thought that that was the direction that I was going to go in. And then I turned to performing arts. And so most of my lifetime was spent in the performing arts, and then within the last 2 decades I came back to the visual arts. So I think when you're an artist, and it's going to find its form of expression, and you just have to be open to it.
And so where do you find your inspiration for art overall?
You know, I'm a Scorpio, okay? So just so you know, I have a side to me that is super interested in spirituality, that is super interested in the science and physics and mixing all of that stuff with art, with the primary intention of uplifting people, places, spaces. I feel like I don't like to pigeonhole myself with one thing. Whatever it is that inspires me, and it's usually the spirituality and the scientific stuff.
Well, you know, that is really, it's such a beautiful gift that you have to be able, and you know, to have had all these life experiences and now to be able to express it through art, and now to have this beautiful form and this space to showcase it all. So, which kind of leads me to the next question that I have for you. You have something here that's really cool, and I don't think that a lot of people are probably aware of that it even exists or anything, but it's the crystal pyramid. So tell me more about that.
Okay, so I grew up with a mother that taught me how to meditate, and you know, she was meditating in copper pyramids. So as a kid, I was really used to this stuff. I was used to talking to crystals, and she was telling me about the 72-degree angle, which is different than the Giza pyramids, which are like 63, 64. And those are for meditation. This is for healing. I thought, wow, if it could really do all of this, what if I took quartz crystal and I amplified it? What if I took black and blue kyanite and put that together, because they'll align your chakras. So if you're blocked in your heart, that'll open your heart and then you'll get this energy. What if, you know, I put in some lapis lazuli, because they say that it should open your third eye, and that's what lapis lazuli does. So I put this huge ball. I wrote a grant. And the Coastal Awakening organization thought, okay, you're a little crazy and you're really out there, but we love it. And so they awarded it. And so I built this pyramid. People would get in there from 10 minutes to 2 hours. And when they came out, they had this like, wow, it's been amazing. But the big feedback that I got was, give it its own room.
No, but it's really neat, and it's interesting that you gave it its own room, because it does sound like people need their own personal space for that. So, and it's wonderful again that you have been afforded this beautiful space again to showcase your art, but then also have this ability to have that and have people enjoy that. So the other thing too, you know, again, there's so many, it's such an eclectic appropriation of different artwork in here. So how do you choose the pieces that are showcased in your gallery?
I'm a huge believer in like pre-paving and starting with the visualization, or seeing what you want and seeing it, and like breathing life into this idea and this creation. And that is art that is meant, it's unique art, that is meant for uplifting people, places, and spaces. And it has to really resonate with me, you know, and with the other two. I have 2 other people that rank very high in the, that's Cowboy Steve and Mama Carlotta. It's all about good energy, so it needs to have that, you know.
Well, how wonderful that you have a nice sounding board, though, to bounce these ideas off of also, and to make sure that really is a right fit. Which kind of brings me to my next thing. There's something I know that's really personal to you and close to your heart, and that is an art program that you helped put together. It's my understanding you just finished out the 4th year of this, Veterans Voices. Will you please tell me more about that?
We had chosen a focus of doing outreach, and we chose veterans. One in particular came to me and said, Deprise, Do you think that you and your mother could do something to help veterans with PTS and with MST? What if we did an outdoor butterfly sculpture garden? I have to tell you, it was so well received. People in the community, then they wanted to be a part of it. They would drive by on a daily basis and say, you know, every day I go by and I wanted to see the new butterflies that are out in the garden. It is very dear to my heart. Like I said, I lost members of my family that were in the military, and I love the people that have fought in all different ways to make sure that we have our rights.
The symbolism of a butterfly, of rebirth, of renewal, of rejuvenation.
Cocooning.
Yes, and and coming out on the other side, and as a really remarkable, beautiful creature. You are just such a phenomenal, interesting person. So I encourage everyone to stop by and visit with Deprise whenever you have an opportunity when you're downtown Paso Robles.